Good times and great music at 2NURFM 103.7. Time to welcome in our exercise physiologist, and we should be mighty glad that he stopped by with us today because A, it's his birthday, and B, he will not be doing any other work other than visiting us today. Mark Goswell, hello, good morning.
Good morning, and yes, this is the only work I'm doing today. I've given myself the day off.
So by about 9:45, your work day is done.
Work day's done, and
What more do you want?
out for lunch with the beautiful wife, and very quiet day.
Excellent stuff. Now, a lot of people come through the doors that you have and other places and end up in a rehab setting for one reason or another. They go away, they do the exercise, they become superstars at that, but that's never quite enough, is it? And there are ways to actually get a lot more of what you're being taught or shown to sort of rehab your entire existence.
Exactly, your entire existence, because it's one of those things that, you come in and see an exercise physiologist and ourselves, and we do an assessment and we go, okay, well, the injuries that you've got or the chronic pain that you've got has been exacerbated by weaknesses here, poor movement patterns here, issues that we've got, and we assess and we go, okay, here's a great group set of exercises. Let's develop your strength, develop your function, and you do that 20 minutes to an hour a day every day, and you're absolutely fantastic. And then you go and sit at the computer and you slouch and you throw your head forward, or you
never,
or you get something from out of the cupboard. Like you get a bagel out of the freezer in the morning, and you bend over and you lean and rotate. And your posture's terrible, and you're putting all these loads through your body. It's about successive rehab is going, okay, let's learn the philosophies, learn the principles, let's get a little bit of knowledge about anatomy and physiology, a little bit of an understanding about the injury itself, and then implement those practices every day.
Because like you said, Mark, there you kind of threw it out, there are just a million things that we do every day without thinking about it. We can actually build in some of this incidental exercise. So let's say you're getting down to the bottom cupboard to reach something out for food or a plate or a cup or whatever. What can we do there?
Yeah, my prime example, I needed our freezers down the bottom of our fridge, got a big double fridge. I was a bit stiff and sore one morning, and I got up and I'm like, oh yeah, another day, another dollar. But because I was stiff and sore, I've got, okay, I want a bagel for breakfast. So what did I do? Open it up, but I did a textbook perfect squat. I made sure my knees were in alignment. I made sure I was activating and engaging through the trunk stabilizers. I used my glutes to get up and down. And then I repeated that process to put the coffee in the microwave. I worked on what I was doing in terms of opening the fridge and closing the fridge. I literally turned my breakfast session into a exercise.
Into a session?
Yeah, into a session. So like in the time it took me to get ready for work and ready for life, I'd probably done around 15 squats. I'd done some single leg balance work to get my stabilizers working. I'd activated and did what I need to do to warm my body up, but I literally did it as part of the normal process of just getting ready for work.
And who knows if you might say, you know what, mornings I'm a bit tough to get moving. Well, do it for dinner time or do it at lunchtime, do it somewhere.
But that's the thing, you can do it throughout the day, all day, and you don't have to look like a bit of a muppet doing it. Like you can actually look like...
Even though you will.
Okay, you possibly will. But who cares if you look a little silly if the outcome is that you've got good muscle activation, you're unloading the joints, you're unloading the nervous system, and you're giving your body a break from the daily struggles and loads that we actually put through our body. Like I say to clients, pay me $1,000, I'll follow you for the day, and I'll point out every single time that you've aggravated that injury that you've come to see us because you weren't sensible about how you got in and out of a car, how you got up and down out of a chair, how you got out of bed in the morning. All of these things place incredible loads through the body when we're in that rehabilitation process.
Yeah, $1,000. Can you come do it for a little bit cheaper than that? Follow me around for the day?
Oh, not at all. No, $1,000. I think that's value for money.
Well, we're getting some great free advice here today. So particularly when you do your breakfast, maybe dinner time, maybe not at lunch if you're out at a work setting, because people might think you're a bit strange if you're doing your squats there. But they might join in.
They might join in, and then we can change the entire community and get everyone involved.
One by one.
Why not?
One meal at a time. Speaking of, mate, you get out and enjoy your birthday lunch. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Mate, it's how much I love coming in here on my day off, on my birthday.
Our exercise physiologist, Mark Goswell there. And if you'd like to send him an email and he can cover some ailments or parts of the body exercise, whatever it is, we'll do those week by week for you. That email address, askmark@2NURFM.com.